It was the end of the day in the big store. The lights were turned off, the doors were locked, and all of the change in the cash was counted. The dollar bills were placed in envelopes, and the coins were rolled together. Loonies, toonies, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. But someone had made a mistake. When Penny woke up, he didn't know where he was. He was wrapped in tightly and felt like a prisoner. There were many others here with Penny, but he didn't recognize them. "What are you doing here?" She was a bright and shiny dime with the number 2022 on the front. "I don't know," Penny said. "We're all dimes here," she said with a flourish. "Do you see how silver we are? We're dimes. Do you see the majestic schooner on our chest? We're dimes. Do you see how slim and petite we are? We're dimes." Penny nodded. He saw all of those things and realized he was nothing like that. "You don't fit in here," the dime said. "You're not like us. You're too tall. You're too fat. You're too different to be a dime. You don't belong here." Penny felt bad. Everything the dime said was true, but he didn't want to be different. He wanted to make friends, and he wanted to be like everyone else. So Penny came up with a plan. He found a picture of a schooner and taped it to his chest. He painted himself a bright shade of silver. He tried to bend over a little so he wouldn't seem so tall. He held his breath a lot so he would seem slimmer. He did his best to act and look like a dime. But the plan failed spectacularly. The dimes laughed when the picture of the schooner peeled off. The dimes made fun of him when the silver paint chipped away. The dimes called him names when he would never make himself short enough to fit. "We're worth 10 of you," the dimes yelled at him. Penny never felt so alone. He was tired of trying to hide who he was, trying to fit in only to constantly be made fun of. Things had to change. When the dimes were asleep that night, Penny cut a hole in the coin roller and escaped. Life outside of the coin roller was a whirlwind. He vaguely remembered the journey. He moved quickly from cash drawer to change purse to wallet, buying this, buying that, going from person to store to person. Somewhere along the way, something wonderful happened. There was a date on Penny's chest. He learned later that it was an important date. The last pennies were minted in 2012. Penny found a new home in a coin collection, where there were coins from across the country and the world. There were shillings from Britain, euros from Europe, yen from Japan, new coins, old coins, and ancient coins. Here, Penny felt like he could be himself, finally. He didn't have to hide who he was just to fit in. He wasn't the misplaced penny anymore. He was a penny who belonged.